The Georgia Department of Labor Minors in Entertainment Employing Unit site. This is the Georgia Department of Labor website. If you are hiring minors in entertainment, select the Employers tab on our website. Under the section titled Specialized Services, you will see Child Labor. Here on the Child Labor and Minors in Entertainment page, scroll down and you will find Minors in Entertainment. So click on Minors in Entertainment, and on this page you will have links to the Employing Unit Registration and Login and Minor Registration and Login. Select Employing Unit Registration and Login. This is the Employing Unit landing page. New employers will have to click here to register. Existing employers can directly log in using their username and password. Once you click on Register Here, you will be directed to this page, which you will need to fill out. There are different employing unit types, and each of them have different administrative assessment fees. Only student representatives do not pay an administrative assessment fee. I'm going to choose Movie Productions for this demonstration. Complete these fields. If you are a student representative, you should select Yes, then enter the last 5 digits of your Social Security number and school name. If you are not a student representative, select No. The Georgia Department of Labor State Employer Identification Number is an optional field. Enter your GDOL State Employer Identification Number if you have one. The Federal ID and the NAICS code are mandatory fields. Enter the worker's compensation information and also the type of work that the minor would be performing at that location. This is a multi-select field, so on Windows you would hold the Control key and then mouse click, and on a Mac you would hold the Command key along with the mouse click to select multiple choices. This is the representative information, the person who will be managing the employing unit account. Fill out these fields, and then read the rules and regulations. Then acknowledge that you have read the rules and regulations that are provided by the Georgia Department of Labor regarding minors in entertainment. Click here to acknowledge. You must enter your full name in the electronic signature field. Use the same name that you are registering with, then click on Continue. Here, employers have the option to pay by check. Select here if you are paying by check. Or you could pay by providing us bank information. It is quicker if you use the bank method. For this employer, I'm going to select Pay by Check. It will take about 3 to 5 days for the Georgia Department of Labor to process your information once they receive your check. Once it is processed, you will receive a confirmation number and you can print this page. You will get an email instructing you on how to set up your account using a temporary password. The certificate number here is E249. And here is your temporary password, and you can copy this password. When you click on the link in the email, you will be connected to the registration page. The username will already be populated with your username. Enter your temporary password, and then choose your permanent password. When creating your new password, remember these requirements. The password must be 8 to 20 characters and must contain at least 1 letter and 1 number. This field is case sensitive, and your password cannot be the same as your username. Then click on Create Password. You will be directed to the page where you will enter your security questions and answers in the event you forget your password. Now you can log in with your username and permanent password, and this is the landing page for the employing unit. You can view your information, and as an employing unit, you can add productions. So let's enter a production. Click on Add Production Information. I will select Commercial. And I would suggest when entering dates, you may want to add some extra time to your production dates requested in case production dates are extended beyond the time approved. Then select the times for the production and information on breaks and tutoring and the description of the task to be performed by the miner. If you want to publish the production information and make it available to the public, you can select Yes, or if not, select No, and then click on Submit. This production has now been submitted to Georgia Department of Labor staff for review. Once the production has been approved, you can click on List Productions, and you will be able to see that production and see the status as certified. So now if you click on the production that has been certified, you can go ahead and add work locations to that production. So let's go to Work Location. This gives you the details of the production. You can expand it if you want to check the dates and times that have been approved. Go to the section on Work Location Information. Populate these fields. The begin and end dates must fall within the approved dates of the production. Again, I would suggest you give yourself more days than anticipated because productions might extend beyond the time approved. The first location of every production is charged an administrative assessment fee of $50. Populate the rest of these fields. If the miner is going to be on the location for more than 3 days, then you will need to enter the tutor's information, their educational qualifications, and their address. Provide information on any special effects or stunts at the location or any conditions that would put the miner at risk. Also, if casting agencies are permitted to add miners to this location, you would select Yes. If you select Yes, then you can add a casting agency to this location, and then the casting agency would be authorized to add miners to that location. Read the acknowledgement. Then click here to acknowledge and enter your full name in the electronic signature field. Since this is the first location you are adding to this production, there will be an administrative assessment fee of $50. Only the first location for that production is charged an administrative assessment fee. You can pay by check or pay using the bank information. I'm going to select Pay by Check. Then you will submit this for Georgia Department of Labor staff review. It will take 3 to 5 days from the time the check is received by the Georgia Department of Labor staff. You will receive an email once that location is approved. Now you can list the work locations and check their status as certified or not. Here you can associate a casting agency with the work location. Select the location. Enter the certification number of the casting agency, and then check for verification. And yes, there is an agency called Delta Casting, and so you can add this agency to the work location. You can view the listings. By clicking on the location, you can see that this agency is associated to that location, and you can delete the association as well. The employing unit can also search for and validate a miner's certification. You can search for existing miners to see if they are already associated with a location. Employers have account management capability and can change their own password at any time. And here we have common forms that employers can fill out, PDFs that can be submitted to the Georgia Department of Labor staff. And if you need any help or have any questions, just submit an inquiry to the Georgia Department of Labor staff using this link, Inquiries. Ask a question and send it to our staff. The staff will respond to you, and you can check the response by clicking on the same inquiry link. This is the response provided by Georgia Department of Labor staff to the inquiry. Let us know if there is anything we can do to help you with the Minors in Entertainment Employing Unit site, provided by the Georgia Department of Labor.